woman, if a chick between 25 and 30 ain't get a suitable partner for like family building, she's basically trying to shoot buzzer beaters and throw Hail Marys. You
Facts.
32 still dating? If you 32 still on the party scene, when I see you, I know you can't date me for 3 years. You gonna fuck me right now. You're hoping in 2 months I'm like, yo, let's do something. No, you don't. But then you gotta accept the fact that he gonna keep doing his thing because he's 25.
I'm gonna give some advice here real fast because that was that. I now you see kind of where men operate from the mindset. So this is what I'll give the practical advice here. What y'all could do. This is gonna sound terrible. I'm gonna say it. You got a guy, whether he just got his money, right? Whether he just got his money or he's in the middle of getting his money, whatever it may be. You get the guy, and they're just gonna burn the girls to hear this shit. You're gonna have to keep chasing them and giving them value, bro. You're gonna have to do a lot of the pursuing a lot of the time. You're gonna have to keep chasing them. You're gonna have to keep following up. You're gonna have to keep giving value. You're gonna have to see some of y'all already shaking your heads like, oh, I don't want to do that shit.
I disagree.
Are y'all listening?
Yes, I am.
What you said? You said I didn't hear the first part.
In what predicament will she have to keep chasing?
You're gonna have to keep chasing him until he's ready. But you got to make sure that he's worth the chase. Now, if you deal with a top percentage guy, a millionaire, successful, whatever it may be, it might take some time where you're gonna have to chase him. And here's the risk. Like I said before, the more successful the guy, the more women want him. The more you're taking a risk on wasting your time. But ladies like the top guys. What most women want to do that's in the top 1%. So if you want a man at the top 1%, you have to be prepared to compete. Now, I will say this. Being a nice guy as a guy will fuck you up. But being a nice guy as a woman will keep you from getting fucked up. But one more time for the ladies. We'll talk. Listen real quick. Listen. Being a nice guy and chasing a woman will get you fucked up. Being a nice woman and chasing a man will keep you from getting fucked up. And what I mean by that is that if you chase and you continue to give value to that man, you will rise above all the other girls. I promise you, you will rise above all the other bimbos that think that they're entitled, being liabilities, take me on trips, blah, blah, blah. You keep offering him value and you keep chasing him, he will eventually succumb and say, fuck, this girl's been with me when I was fucking other chicks. She accepted it. She gave me value. God damn, all these other hoes are useless. Yep. You being there through all the trials and tribulations and all the other stupid ass bitches is going to show your value. That's how you keep them. Now, you're going to have to get some heartbreak. You're going to have to see him fuck other girls. You're going to go months maybe without talking to him, maybe weeks, whatever it may be. This is what comes with the territory when you deal with a high value man. But being a nice girl will reward you long term. But being a nice guy will always punish you long term.
Now, let me add this as well, just to be based on context.
And I know you got, and we'll turn it right to you after.
So he's saying, for example, the guy has to be the right guy. We're not saying do this to any guy on the street, any successful guy that has money. We're saying the guy on some level, right, shows respect to you, put some effort and some pressure, but at the same time, is willing to say, you know what, cool, she's putting effort, I'll give her a little bit more play each time. And over time, like you're saying earlier, he may say, you know what, damn, she's adding value, she's still here after all this bullshit. I'm gonna say, you know what, she's the one. But it's the right guy that says that in his head, not some random guy that you meet on the street.
Yeah, you guys got to have some kind of bond to some degree.
You recommend women to stand by a man that actively cheats on them?
Yes.
Or actively, really?
And
well, I think that's not a high value man.
Hold on. Whoa. See, your mindset is fucked up.
Yeah.
Really?
Because you already lost. Because
really?
I'll make it nice. You know what? Should we pull out the calculator real quick?
Yeah, please tell me.
No.
Enlighten me.
No, because sometimes we have to show them for them to really get burned in their brain. Well, pull the calculator real quick.
Well, even before you pull the calculator out, to let her know, it's like,
tell her.
I understand the reasonable expectation you have, but it's like the reasonable expectation that a guy won't cheat on you, this and third, is cool, but you should be chasing high value men. You gotta chase but
a high value man doesn't cheat. That's my I know that. That's a real fact.
We're gonna,
real men won't cheat.
Yeah, we're going to show the numbers here in a second, but she has something. Go ahead, say what you want to say, and then we're going to pull this calculator.
It's two conversations going on, and I want to just bring it together.
We're going to work our argument in a second, but go ahead, continue. Go ahead.
You were talking about high value men, and then we were going on the tangent of successful men.
Okay. Same thing.
So why is it, yes and no, why is it that when a man becomes more successful, hold on. More educated.
We got to be on the same ground before we even do this, because I don't want you to go on a tangent. A high value man is a successful man, period.
Yes. Okay. Yes.
Okay. All right. So we're on the same common
why
ground.
is it that a high value / successful man becomes more successful, educated, rich, whatever, wealthy, and that is more attractive. But on the flip side, for a woman, that's not the case. What is valuable in a woman is that she is
I'll give it to you right
feminine,
now.
docile, she listens,
I'll give it to you right now.
She's submissive.
Me and you are on a date. I tell you, I dress really well. I got an amazing, closet. I got some Jimmy Choo shoes. I'm real fashionable. I get my nails done. I get manicures. I take care of myself. I'm a well-dressed guy, and I'm a pretty boy.
Yeah.
Okay. Over some time, does that matter to you? Fantastic. That exact expression you just gave, that's how men feel when you talk about your career.
Okay.
It doesn't benefit you.
Fair point.
So you see that indifference.
Okay, but that's why I'm bringing in his point, the conversation we were having.
Stop. Because I want you to really digest this. That same feeling you had, that indifference, like you were like, and?
Yeah.
That's exactly how men feel about women that have careers. My beauty, me being attractive, doesn't benefit you.
Yes.
Your success doesn't benefit me as a man.
Agreed.
That's why we don't care.
1,000%.
That's why.
So to tie in with successful men, successful people in general, what is it that they want? You have an agenda. Before you even think about partnership, you envision your life, what it is you want, what it is you could even give to somebody that you would be willing to consider a partner. Right?
Well, men and women are different. We want completely different things.
Men and women are different, but successful people in general share similar attributes.
Incorrect. He just said that depending where they're at in their stage of their life.
He said in the stage of their life, but I'm arguing that regardless of the stage in their life, successful people, they have an agenda for themselves. And if you're going to fit into their agenda.
He didn't mention nothing about a successful woman. That's what you want to hear. He didn't mention anything about that. What I'm saying is that a successful woman, it's great. It's good for you. But it doesn't really benefit a man, especially a man that has money. If I have money as a successful man, I'm not going to run and try to find a successful woman like that. I'm more concerned with, is she attractive?
Exactly.
If she has money, she's successful. It's a plus, but it's not a requirement.
Exactly.
But flip it. You're not going to fuck with me unless I'm successful.
Exactly.
So my looks are a second part.
I'm saying that successful women in general is a little similar to successful men.
Nah, that's cap.
Yes and no. At the end of the day, successful people, you need to find yourself a person who's going to fit into your agenda. You are not going to shift and mold and do too much to fit somebody else's schedule, because at the end of the day, you are already successful. Whether you have a dick or you have a pussy, is like that. You already established yourself as a high value person, a successful person, and you are not going to shift too much for a man or a woman, regardless, man and woman in general.
Hold on, but you got to be able to accept certain type of dudes that might be out of the range that you would have normally accepted. So, like, for example,
which is why I was saying the more educated women become, to be honest, not even less value. It's just it's not the same. The playing field is not equal. Men become more attractive, more successful, more wanted. Women, it's the same. It really doesn't. It does not have a value.
It actually decreases. Actually, like I was dating her. I was just donkey fucking her. It's real shit. I know.
No, it's true though. No, they need to hear this shit.
There was a chick. She's, which I don't give up too much of her thing because she later tried to throw the baby, try to play the baby card on me later. Anyway, I was I was fucking this girl. She was a lawyer. Okay. She was about 25.
Yes.
She was about to make partner. I don't know if you know these terms when it comes to law firms in this and third.
We watch
but
Suits.
She's okay. All right. So, but what happened is, and she told me this. This is a fact. She said, "Hey, listen, the dudes and it's primarily obviously it was male dominated. There's a lot of dudes at this law firm. There's a few, like she said, it was about 5 to 8 dudes that was around her age range, but the rest of the dudes were about 45 over." She said that her work there, and she said she did phenomenal work. She said they wouldn't look at her even like a female. Like when it came to obviously outside of work stuff, they never try to shoot their shot. She was just not their type. Now she wasn't disgusting. She was actually reasonably attractive. What she realized,
they treat her like an equal.
No, but on some real shit. What she realized is just that those men don't go for women like her. They go for the women who literally have way less education,
fit into their agenda.
Well, don't work as much. Because, I remember her telling me about some crazy case she was working on. She was working night and day, which is super dope. And I'm pretty sure she's gonna have great results. But the guy who's also making 200,000, he wants a girl when he calls up. It's not be like, yo, listen, man, I'm studying this case and I gotta like write this. Like, no,
Nope.
yo, come over. We about to watch Netflix. We about to watch. What was that shit called? Inferior, whatever the fuck.
Euphoria.
Euphoria. Euphoria. We're gonna wait for no other shit.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna be like, and that's one of the things she lamented. Anyway, what ended up happening is that like she when she met me, she was trying to test the dating market. She ended up going back to her ex. She thought she was gonna have more dating options because she was now a lawyer.
Yes.
She ended up with less.
Yeah, exactly. Yes.
So in your point, right? And this is why I remember when Myron mentioned earlier about the debate team. Let's bring it back up. So essentially, a successful man, when it comes to dating, and a successful woman, it's not equal. It's actually
It is worse for the
proportional.
woman.
Yes.
Yeah.
It is worse for the woman.
So you finally got it now.
No, I have always gotten it. I never disagree with that.
So she
don't
was
know if
saying
that was-
basically that if a guy's high value, right, he has his standards and what he wants. He's saying if a woman, she's saying if a woman's high value, she has her standards as well.
She
But
has to settle for less.
What's high value as a woman though? What do you believe is high value?
It's the same. A successful / high value person, you're self-sufficient, you're educated, you can stand on your own. You are marketable, you produce money, you are of value.
This is gonna be controversial,
Well, yeah.
but there is no such thing as a high value woman by herself.
What?
Oh, I knew that was gonna come. I knew that was gonna triggered.
I am triggered.
Okay, real fast before we
high
get into
value.
this, pull up that calculator real quick because I want to illustrate to you what I'm about to show here. So I want you to build your dream man.
Okay.
Your dream man. So, because I think this is going to be very important for the ladies to see here what I'm talking about. So, what is the minimum income for your dream man? A guy that you're going to take seriously, potentially marry, have children with, etc.
Minimum 6 figures.
Okay, so let's put that number in there. All right, what's the age range for you?
Minimum is 20.
But by the way, 6 figures after taxes or before? We're not going to get
But we'll just go the maximum. So 100,000 bare minimum.
I mean, that's what I look for. Yeah.
Okay, that's fine. And then what's
What
the age?
Minimum to maximum.
I don't have a maximum.
Okay, fantastic. Race.
Wait.
You be with a nigga that's 75.
If he was the love of my life, yes. If he
Okay.
treated me perfectly.
You senile
yes.
as a motherfucker.
If he
Cialis,
treated
Blue
me
Chew,
perfectly,
Viagra, nothing could bring it up.
if he treated me perfectly and he satified me in
Let's
every
give it to her.
aspect,
It's fine.
Yeah,
It's
it's
fine.
always around that.
I
Okay.
stand by that.
What is the Asian? What race do you want him to be?
All right.
All right, sounds like that's about right.
Oh my gosh.
Bare minimum height for you.
6'2".
6'2".
Yeah.
Fantastic.
Wait, she only like black niggas?
No, she does.
No,
No,
what about
that-
like eight? Like a lot of women like Hispanic dudes and white dudes.
No, what I mean,
I like everything.
do you?
Holy.
Okay, so so you want
Holy.
white Asian too?
Asian too.
Okay, equal opportunity
Jesus.
employer. Dwelling, do you want him to own or rent?
Own.
Okay.
Wait, you gotta be 6'2"?
Yeah, it gotta be 6'2".
Over really over
wait.
6 feet. I don't really care. How's that
Wait,
for you?
So
Let's just keep it. Let's just keep it nice. And,
What?
the 70-year-old has to be over 6 feet?
The 70 if again.
guys, let's not
Again.
grill her on her answers. Let's just
Like-
Okay.
let's keep it organic.
Okay.
We want
Three of them.
let's not grill her. All
You're
right,
right, you're right,
schooling.
you're
What's the bare minimum schooling he's got to have?
A bachelor's degree.
Wait. So you want 6'2" or
6'2" or
Just
6
do
foot. This is
6.
your
Just
dream
do
man.
6. Just do 6. I don't. as
Your
long
dream
as-
man.
Yeah. My dream man. I don't think I'm gonna care that deep.
All right,
about height.
schooling.
All right. She said bachelor's degree.
Yeah, bachelor's.
Okay.
All right, that's fine.
And then you said all races: white, Asian, black, Hispanic.
Could you have a lean gut?
What?
Okay.
A lean gut.
Can
Can
you
you
be
be fat?
Like Gucci man
My
back
dream
in the day.
man is fit.
Okay.
So no.
No.
Can you be married?
Married to me?
Okay, but I mean, he can't be married when he meets you,
No.
correct? You can't be a second wife,
No.
even though you're from Iran. Okay.
No.
Let's find
Oh
out.
let's
my
get some-
god.
Bro,
All right. Well, this is going to illustrate right now. Go ahead, hit the find out button real quick.
bro,
FreshandFit Z.
this isn't a break, bro.
Delusional
Break.
score.
This isn't a break, bro.
Yeah, because this is because here's the thing. What she described is what most women are chasing.
no.
So
Well, not
Minus
her.
the
minus the age range. So okay, she scored a perfect 5 out of 5 cat bags. Okay, so
Who made this? You?
well, actually, one of our supporters made it, and it's based off the U.S. Census and the National Health Organization. So from the United
Nice.
States. So this is based on men in the United States. This is legit from the 2021 2020 U.S. Census and
You
the
got
Health
smaller cat
Organization.
bags?
So
I'd rather die searching for that than settle for less.
fantastic.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
earlier, you said you'd rather die, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So
Small.
here's the reality. Okay. Now we know how prevalent this guy is. He almost does not exist. He's less than 1% of men.
Okay.
Okay.
So you find that nigga in Live. You about to share him, right?
What?
You find that nigga, right? That 0.43% nigga.
Yeah.
He's in Live popping bottles, and he says, I like you. And then you realize that later on, he got everybody at this table that fuck with him too. The woman, obviously.
If he's like my perfect man, then he's not gonna be like that. He's not gonna be a whore.
Oh my
He's not gonna be a whore.
Hold on.
My perfect man, that's the number one thing
So
for me.
here's
like
the
loyalty
thing.
and, like,
So
not
let
being
me make this extremely clear for all the ladies here at the table, and this is why I had to show you guys the raw numbers, because a lot of women are delusional of this. Unfortunately, the higher you go up the totem pole of man, the less leverage you have. One more time. Please burn this into your brain, ladies. I don't know why women don't understand this and they don't like it and they don't want to accept it. The more you go up the totem pole of the man, the less leverage you have, which what I mean by that is you have to get on his program. You no longer have the ability to say, I want this and I want that. No, because he can replace you, because guess what? Men need less than women do. We just want youth, beauty, don't be a hoe. You want money, status, looks, etc. So guess who has the leverage? The man has the leverage because he can replace you fast and you can replace him. So therefore, you have to get on his rules. Now, I know what you're saying. Well, I don't want her to cheat on me. I'm going to be faithful, whatever. Just because it's possible doesn't mean it's probable. And if you find a man that at that rate that actually likes you and will take you serious and give you a relationship, you have to probably make comfort with the fact that he's going to fuck other bitches.
Myron.
It is what it is. It's not cheating. It's exercising options when you're at that level.
I feel like though the
Merch.
biggest thing that you're like just not understanding is just
Go ahead.
like your definition of like a high value man. What you see straight up is the number one, success, fun, money. I
Yeah.
don't see it as all. Like for me, a high value man has majority of it has to do with morals.
You said
Myron,
100,000
you know,
though.
Okay,
Right.
that's my perfect man though. That's not what I'd
Shush.
be like. That's my perfect man. You said perfect, not what I'm looking. You said perfect. Is
Okay,
that not what you said?
What do you
Myron.
think high value men make then? So you don't gotta make no money.
No, you're gonna make money, but definitely doesn't have to be six figures. It doesn't have to be
How
anything
much
like
you gotta
that.
make?
I don't
High
know.
value man. You're a high value man.
My high value man could make over 50K a year, and I'd be happy. If you're treating me right and you have great morals and you're not cheating on me, like then you're my man.
All right,
Like,
well, if
that's
you're
fine.
willing to
I'll
accept the guy that
settle
makes
for
50K a
that.
year.
I will.
Myron.
No, and I would.
Oh, you will.
Yeah,
So you're gonna settle.
that's not settling for me. Like I.
She literally
like,
just said I will die
settling-
before I.
Okay, but
She literally just
listen,
said I
you
would
would
die.
die.
But listen, settling for me is settling for a man. Like I'd rather a man that makes less money but is loyal to me than a man who, like, cheats on me and has more money.
You just said
That's
you would
for me.
die.
You said you would die.
But for that perfect man,
Yes.
well, we're talking about like the perfect man.
But
Okay.
based off statistics, we pretty much trying to tell you, like, yo, if you care about loyalty, you got to go for the nigga who make definitely under 100K.
Yes.
Because you ain't gonna find him.
I guess I'm gonna have to do that. Damn.
Who-
So
the last dude you dated, how much he made?
I mean, you were paying.
She actually cheated on him.
You were paying.
I didn't
so-
cheat on him. I've never cheated. My boyfriend's always cheated on
No,
me.
you.
But he was. I don't know how much he was making. I paid for everything.
You cheated on him. He cheated on you, and you cheated back. You
I
did cheat
never-
on him.
No, we were together. Doesn't
Look at
count.
the rationalizations, bro. No,
What do you mean the rest of that we weren't together? He cheated on me. He ended it. So I'm about to do whatever the fuck I want.
So
and if that means being
you
with somebody,
didn't cheat on her because you weren't
No.
together.
I didn't cheat. Cheat is not even in the
Yeah, but
Vocabulary
yeah.
for her. Wink, wink.
Man,
I didn't do
females
any of that.
Females
Yo.
with delete bodies,
What do you mean?
not cheating.
it's,
You got to catch a female on
Yeah,
that.
so
women.
I-
Mentally bodies too. Men
Do-
don't
do-
even remember their body count.
do you see the disconnect though? Like how I'm trying to explain to you that you have no leverage and you're gonna have
No.
to lower your standards.
If I lower my
Significantly.
standards, like I'll do whatever I have to do just to find a man
But
that's
here's the
loyal.
thing
I
that
will never
sucks.
be with a man that would
Would you be
actively
with
cheat
a
on me.
5'3" nigga, 300 pounds? You feel me? An Asian nigga.
That's so.
He make
like,
35K. No, I'm just asking you. But he's loyal as shit. He won't text a bitch back.
yeah.
I think I'll find someone else that is not shorter than me.
Men are as only loyal as their options. That's an uncomfortable truth.
Yeah.
So
That's-
do you think all men
Myron.
cheat?
Yes.
You want the nigga with
Really?
all the
Except
black
options,
men.
but
Except black
only
men.
like you?
Yeah.
Here's the problem. You want to know what the problem is?
I like that.
No,
You
no,
said,
no.
yeah.
Let me tell you what your issue is. You think men and women are equal. That's where that's the root of your problem. You think men and women are equal. We are not equal. Like your mindset right now is that we're equal when it benefits, but like you should still adhere to certain rules. I'm here to tell you, men and women loyalty is different. You're looking at it through a female lens. You don't want to fuck any, like you look at loyalty as I'm not fucking anybody else. That's my loyalty. What you don't get is that male loyalty is shown differently. I show loyalty by protecting and providing for you, not by not fucking other people. Women show loyalty by fidelity.
So you
Men do
find
not.
with women like doing their own thing and fucking other people too?
We're not the same. I just said that. Like a key that opens many locks is a master key. A lock that opens any key is a shitty lock. Men and women are not the same. If you get a bunch of bodies, you're a whore. If If I get a bunch of bodies, I'm
You're not
considered.
You still whore.
No.
No,
You're
You're
still
still
a
whore.
whore.
Yeah,
You're
too,
still a
too.
no,
whore.
hold on,
Right,
whoa. No, I am a whore maker.
You're right.
I am a whore maker.
To society, you're right. But to each and
Myron,
every
to your point
Hold on.
earlier,
Lay the load out, brother. That's what I'm talking about.
I asked you earlier, do you
Yeah.
know your body count and is it important to you?
Yeah, it is.
And you said yes, right?
Yeah,
Why?
that's
Wait, how much
because-
was your body count?
She didn't say it.
Because
Nobody
I'm
said it.
religious. That's why it's important to
Okay,
me.
hold on. Let's peel the layer back. Hold on, let's
She
peel the
was
layer back.
religious. Should be nobody.
Why is it important to you?
Yeah.
Why is it important to you? Peel the layer back. Why?
Why? Because as a Christian, I'm not even supposed to be having sex. So I'm somebody who sex means something to me. I'm not going to be actively having sex with
Even
multiple
God
people.
don't fuck with it.
Yo, this is so
So
contradictory.
you do
How
realize
is it contradictory? How?
because you literally proving my point that a woman understands that her value is intrinsically tied to her body count to some degree.
That's just me.
No.
There's plenty of women who don't care.
No, they don't care, but it still bothers them because if I ask a girl, even the most promiscuous girl, she gonna flinch if I ask her for her body count.
I don't
because-
think
Hell
so.
no.
Men and women
I
are
don't,
not.
me.
I
I'm
don't
right
think
here.
so.
Congratulations, that's you.
Not like that, bro. Like I said, I was
Can I
already
say
married. I know
something?
what I want. Listen, can I just say stuff? Can I say something?
No,
real
what's that
real
body
fast.
count?
yes.
Too many to count. Put it this way, I was married
Over
and I'm
100?
having fun. No. The hell?
200.
I said not over 100, so
Oh,
how you
shit.
going over 200? No,
He's
but
Let talk, go
probably like
Good.
20 something. But guess what? I was already married and I know what I'm doing. So at the end of the day, right now, I'm not fucking nobody. But when I had my fun and after divorce, like
Here we go.
my pussy, nobody should be calculating this pussy. At the end of the day, my kids is taken care of. I got my own money. And any nigga I fuck with, he knows what time it is. He got money too. Unfortunately, yes, some guys don't want to be like, oh, men care about body counts. But guess what? Some men don't. Some
they all
men.
do. They all do.
Okay, yes,
Trust
but
me.
some men could accept a woman with a past because at the end of the day, he ain't got to worry. Like, for example, me, this is my motto. I was a wife,
Motto.
like, whatever you want to say. So,
Motto.
anyways, I was a wife and was loyal. I divorced. Now I'm having my fun. I'm not ready to settle down. No man could wife me down. So I'm ready because when I'm done having my fun, the man that I'll be with, he
You're the whole
will
face.
never. Exactly. He would never. But when I'm ready to stop that and I'm ready to be a wife again, whatever, that man would never have to question my loyalty because I had all my
you want to
fun.
hear the uncomfortable reality?
You
a
could
man
tell me
with
I
a-
could accept it.
You don't have to like what I'm going to say. but
Exactly.
A man that has a future is not going to accept a woman that has a past. Period.
Some of them. That's you. That's you. You cannot tell.
No.
Okay, each to their own. But you're right.
No. It's not about each of their own. If you line up, we could take a poll on the chat. Let's do a poll on
I
the
don't
chat
care
real
about
quick.
the pose. It's fact. You cannot tell me not. No
Poll.
man
Poll.
is not gonna take a woman who
Can I
didn't have a
finish my
past.
point?
Now we
Can
call
I finish my point?
I ain't gonna hold you.
Can I
back.
finish my point?
There's some people.
If you line up
Besides, I
100
know
men,
there is. Trust me.
I'm telling you what the men can't tell you because they don't want to
Okay.
get shamed and they don't want to get a response like this.
Mhm.
This is why women get so triggered when men tell the truth about this shit.
That's facts.
A woman that has a past no longer deserves a man with a future, and a lot of guys that work their ass off to put themselves in a certain place are not going to wife up girls that have promiscuous past.
But
now,
I'm here
are
chasing
there-
a dream too. So what you mean?
What?
Like, for example, me personally,
That's the
whatever
issue.
I do is
Hold on. Stop.
so it's
That's the
different.
issue. You're putting it on yourself. I'm saying in general, if you line up 100 men, 95 of them are going to have a point of contention with a woman that has a past, period. I don't care what you say. They might have fun with you. They might take you on a few dates. They might even be your sugar daddy or fly you out. But they're not going to give you a ring and give you their last name.
Nah, she know that.
Facts.
I'm gonna tell you why I know
She
she
knows
know
that.
that. You know I know she know that
Listen, you
because
gotta tell.
like again,
He knows.
even with me making the assumption that her body count is over 100, she quickly dispelled that. If
Thank
you
you.
if y'all say that to me like, yo, you fucked 100 bitches, I don't care how many bitches y'all think I fucked. If
I did, I would have said it, but I
Now,
did that.
listen,
the fuck?
a dude-
100, come
a
on.
chick don't give a fuck how many bitches I done fucked. You know what I mean? Like this dick brand new for you. Like nobody cares. Nigga, you know.
No.
Like if that pussy been around 100 niggas, oh, it's a dub.
Okay, but
Yeah,
It's a
before
dub scheme.
before we fully move on from the topic of successful men, the only
Yo,
point
she's still on. I like
no, the only point I was trying to make is that successful men, they demand all of these qualities, right? But a successful woman, a woman that's educated, making her own money, paying all of her bills.
We don't care.
Facts. Y'all don't care.
No,
You still-
nobody cares.
I'm gonna
But
just
she's
take
gonna
the rest.
demand the same. She's gonna demand the same as a man because that's just
The man?
at the end of the day
They don't
the
care.
facts. At the end of
Well,
the day,
no,
the
here's the
facts.
thing.
If she had to go to school, she has to wake her ass up.
We don't care.
6 a.m. to go to work, pay her bills. She's gonna catch an
Yo,
attitude with you.
yeah.
She gonna catch an attitude with you. She gonna tell you what to do. She gonna tell you
Yo.
you gotta respond to her text. She gonna tell you can't keep cheating on her.
Yeah.
The girl
By the way,
that
everything
the
told
girl
me-
That's
that
why
you're providing
relationships don't
for,
last.
the girl that you're providing for that you don't gotta say nothing to, because at the end of the day, if you don't wake your ass up and go to work and pay all her bills, she literally cannot breathe. She's not gonna say nothing. She's not gonna say nothing.
She's a robot.
She's not that she's a robot. She is your dependent. She's your dependent. A woman that you is not providing for, you can't say nothing to. And I think that's really the crossroads we are at.
I guarantee everybody in the chat would agree with this. And listen, I've said this my damn self. First, I would never tolerate no chick that I'm even talking to, even looking at another nigga, much as fucking him. But
make sure she don't go to work though. Make sure she's not waking up and making her own money. If I'm doing Rihanna though, feel me? If it's Rihanna, do what you want. Exactly.
I don't give a fuck.
Exactly.
But you're not Rihanna. Okay, it's only one Rihanna. It's only
she's an example.
Y'all standards of a high value man. There's way more high value men than like an Oprah and Rihanna. To keep it real, you can make $500,000 a year as a woman, and a dude who make like 75, he don't give a fuck. As opposed to a man making $500,000 a year and a woman who makes 75, she gonna look at that dude like, yo, Adonis. You're the catch. Like,
he just said most women in college right now, the population, most of them are women. There are more educated women than more educated men.
What I gotta do with income?
So who is the high value?
What I gotta do with income?
But it's not only money. What, all you're doing is providing bills? What about the time in between? What are we talking about? It's only sports and fucking? That's boring. That's boring.
It's boring to you.
Yo, hold on.
It's boring in general. What are you bringing to the table?
The more you speak, do you not realize the more you speak, you're actually proving my point even further and further and further and digging yourself a deeper and deeper hole? I literally just said earlier, like 5 minutes ago, I showed you the calculator. I showed you that men that are 6 feet tall that make a certain amount of money, etc. These are the men that women are chasing after. Less than 1% of men. You go to school, right? Supply and demand, economics, right? What is there more of? High value men or attractive women?
I need to think about that. High value men or attractive
Thank you.
women.
Someone is paying attention.
Okay.
There's far more attractive women than there are high value men. Supply and demand. So, since the higher value man is what? Scarce, he's more valuable. Therefore, he commands the market. Let me finish. And I want you to listen because you're just listening to respond. You're not listening to understand.
No, I'm listening.
So, you as a successful woman, we know women typically date across or above social hierarchies. In other words, if you make $100,000 a year, you want a man that at least makes as much as you do.
Of course.
Okay, fantastic. That's also a handicap because now, since you make $100,000 per year and this man makes $100,000 per year, here's the issue. You can only date here or up. As you go up, less and less men. As you go down, there's more and more men, but you ain't looking down. That guy, though, that you're at 100,000 with, he can look down. So who has the leverage for real? You have to get on his program because if you say, I'm working, I'm paying the bills. Hold on, let me finish. He can literally tell you, go pound sand. I'm going to go get another 19-year-old at the club. And men can replace women far easier when they have money and resources. This is why guys like Future, Drake, celebs, academics, whatever, they're running through young girls because they have the status to be able to do it. Okay? So as a woman,
I agree with you.
He literally just explained it to you. A lawyer that's going to make partner has no leverage.
If we run it back, I'm very, very confident in my saying that women today are dating down. We are
No, they're not. They're not.
We are having to find ourselves settle.
No. Here's the issue.
High value women. What is high value?
Are the women who end up being like on OnlyFans where you know you got no choice. Like, yeah, you making a bag now, but like niggas really ain't even taking you serious. So you gotta date a nigga who ain't really, you gotta date down. The majority of women are deluded enough till they hit around 30. That's why I keep talking my age.
Yeah, there you go.
Yo, when a chick 22, 23, 24,
I'm not settling.
26, I'll die. They said they'll die before they do it. You know what?
I could tell.
Yo, they're in arm's length reach of everybody who they know is what they would want. They want high earners. They want a celebrity.
But it's
they want
not money. You're in Miami. It's a rich ass city. Yes, there are scammers. Yes, there are people faking it, the fake flex and everything. But for the most part, people got money. They make their own bag. They have their own bread.
That doesn't prove your point
anymore.
Outside of
making money, what makes you high value?
Money.
Exactly. What makes you high value? We all pay our own bills.
We all
got good.
Let me ask this. Let me ask this question. Hold on.
Pause. You just said it. Pussy is disposable. So at that rate, it's like they bring their value. What you mean? Like after you fuck a dude, right? What happens? He switch up. Because he chasing panties and you chasing stability. It's two different things. It's two different needs.
Chasing dick,
It's
you
two
chasing
different.
relationship.
Word.
When you fuck with somebody, you chasing dick or you chasing relationship.
A relationship.
Okay.
You stupid.
Like, yo, I feel like you be debating against yourself. And this is crazy. I've never seen this before.
Like, real talk. Like, I'm
she'll
actually,
say a point, and I think about it, and then she says something that kills her point 2 seconds later. I've never seen it before.
She, like, all you did just now was prove to even further that women that are successful have no leverage. You said it yourself. Successful men don't care about successful women, and that's what I'm trying to tell you. So therefore, you must compromise or date down.
Exactly.
Here's the problem.
That's literally.
Are you down to date down?
But
Are you down to date down?
I'm not contradicting myself.
Are you down to
You're
date down?
contradicting yourself. You are. Mo, what's wrong with her mic? But here's the issue, though. Like you're saying women date down. No, they don't. Because let me tell you something. I've interviewed over 1,000 girls on this podcast. You know what they say? They say what she said earlier. I'll die before I settle. I'm not settling. The only time girls date down and start to settle is what he said. When they start to get older and they realize the grass ain't greener on the other side and I can't get the same value.
Yo, the musical chair is about to come to an end, bro.
Yeah.
Like, yo, I'm telling you. Yo, the best way to really explain it, yo, Chase be really in a prom, and that's the really time you got the best leverage. Like, you could really have a nigga who is high value, maybe. Not everybody, but maybe be like, yo, hey, listen, yo, I'm not dealing with this. But a lot of times y'all playing the field, y'all really think y'all about to get another guy, y'all not about to get. And then the thing is, yo, Tom is defeated.
Yeah.
Tom is undefeated.
Yep.
You see, like, I always tell dudes, yo, here's the best thing that dudes got to realize. Yo, I ain't hit my peak yet. A nigga's peak gonna be between 35 and 50.
Yeah.
No, 35 and 40, I think. 35 and 40, okay? Then after that, you should start thinking about a family, if you ask me. A woman, if a chick between 25 and 30 ain't get a suitable partner for like family building, she's basically trying to shoot buzzer beaters and throw Hail Marys. You
Facts.
32 still dating? If you 32 still on the party scene, when I see you, I know you can't date me for 3 years. You gonna fuck me right now. You're hoping in 2 months I'm like, yo, let's do something. No, you don't hold the cards no more. That's the thing about females and dudes. Like, yo, I'm just approaching my prime.
I'll put it this way. Okay.
Like right now, after 5 years, your prime is done. I don't mean to even shit on you like that, but I fuck with you.
Yo, I'll say in a simple sentence.
So you gotta really exploit that bitch.
Hold on.
Here, no. Simple sentence.
Yeah.
Mother Nature gives a woman her gifts. Father Time takes it away. That's what it is.
Yo,
man.
but